Tape. Old time country.
Wish I had my own dog. Probably get a big one too. German Shepherd or Rottweiler or Pit Bull.
There you go.
Okay, so I finally got the van working. Just needed a little antifreeze and a new battery. Pretty much did the trick. Some changes I would like to see in our civilization. Well, some changes I would like to see in another civilization, because this one is going to run its course. First, law enforcement. I don't like the idea that so much of law enforcement is dedicated to paperwork. I think there needs to be less paperwork in law enforcement. And I think they should actually rely more on video. Instead of having a cop write down, fill out a bunch of paperwork, why can't he just speak into a camera, a video file, and just say all the damn information you need right there, sort of cut down on the paperwork. And you can use the software to sort of actually have his responses to questions put down in an actual text file. I mean, they do have technology like that can recognize voice and put it into text. That would be kind of cool as well. Or you could have a situation where the cop can just speak out the answers and just flow through the paperwork pretty well. I don't think you should really have police officers doing paperwork anyway. I mean, why send somebody through it in an academy, give them a gun to sit at a fucking desk all damn day? Excuse my language. It seems pretty stupid to me. Also, why are so much law enforcement dedicated to busting Johns and hookers? That's stupid. That's not like real law enforcement. Police officers should be focusing on violent crime. They should be focusing on protecting people. Forget about these victimless crimes and all this nonsense. They should be focusing on homicides, robberies, rapes, assaults, and theft. I mean, where there's some type of victim. I think they're also wasting too much of their time pulling people over for a busted taillight. Too many people are giving out parking tickets. I mean, this is BS. This is why you want a real police department. This is why when they cut back in police departments, some people don't really care that much, because they only see the police doing like really petty stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, with education, I'd like to see some big changes there. Definitely wouldn't want to see an American system in the ideal country I'm talking about. First of all, teachers' unions, terrible idea. You don't want unions in any area where people have like a really cool trade or skill or anything. For example, I'm not sure carpenters really need unions, because they have the talent to negotiate the prices that they want. But I mean, that's a whole other video right there. Moreover, teachers, the problem with teachers unions is that you get the really good teachers, but you also get the really crappy teachers, and that's not the type of situation you want in education. You can't afford to have the complacent, don't really give a damn teachers in your education system. And the biggest problem with education is that too many people are having kids that they don't have the means of taking care of, or that they don't care to really take care of. Too many people are doing such a crappy job of raising their damn kids. I mean, simply put, that's one of the biggest problems. It's very difficult for any teacher to really get anything done when you have a significant amount of kids in a class who don't give a damn about what's happening, and then they're disrupting the entire flow of the class. So it's not just teachers' unions. I think teachers should be people who can negotiate their own contracts. I think that we shouldn't even have basic public schools until high school, because I don't see the point of having 1 through 8 or anything like that. What's the point? People can homeschool their own kids, or they can send their kids to private school, pay for it themselves. If they can't do that, then obviously they're having kids that they can't really support. But again, that sort of goes back to one of our central problems right here. So those are some of the things I like to see. But high school is pretty important, because it's a socialization that kids can really benefit from. But other than that, I would like to see a lot more homeschooling as the primary education through elementary school, unless the kid has special needs. Then, yeah, that would make sense, having teachers for that area. Guy act like he want to stop. You know? So what are some changes you'd like to see in education as well? I think it should also focus more on the practical stuff. I think in high school, they should at least focus on teaching kids an actual trade, an actual skill. People say that, you know, they have wood shop in schools, but I mean, they should, for that 4 years, they should actually focus on having a kid have almost like a major, whether it be in carpentry, whether it be in, I don't care if you want to college or anywhere. Let me make that clear. I don't care if you're planning on being a doctor or a lawyer or whatever. They shouldn't let people out of high school without having some type of mechanical trade, diesel mechanic, something. Some type of certificate, actual physical stuff. And I actually think they should start apprenticeships early in high school. Some kids will be too immature for that, but I think it's something they should actually have as part of the norm. I don't care if you plan on being a psychologist. You know, a psychologist is, I mean, going that path, there's no guarantee you're going to get work that way. So, I mean, they should actually have actual hard skills. They should move away from so much literature. You know, you don't need 4 years of, you don't need 3 years of English when you're in high school. I mean, damn, either you can speak it or not. Either you have an interest in reading the arts or not. I think learning how to use basic tools, learning how to change your oil, well, if you can. Well, that's not really as important as other things. Learning how to change your tires is more significant than reading certain parts of certain literatures. I mean, you know, and having basic math comprehension, practical comprehension is more important than a lot of the stuff they teach in school. So they need to cut down on all the BS, all the stuff you don't really need, and focus on the practical side. So I think you need to do that with both law enforcement and education. Don't forget, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Bye.
Bella! Come here, Bella Bean. Come here.
Bella, that's her name?
Mm-hmm. Isabella.
Isabella.
You're called Bella. Come here.
Let me guess. She's a Twilight fan, huh?
No. 50-some pounds. She'll probably...
10 months, wow.
Yeah, she'll probably double in size.
Double?
Yeah,
wow.
As far as width-wise, I don't think she'll grow any taller.